Yo,
Yo.
can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Loud and clear, sir. Loud and clear.
Sounding good,
What's up,
sounding.
people? What's up, people?
Well, we're there one more time. Welcome to another episode of Ball Heads TV. Where you get the news, the views, all the reviews that you can pick and choose. You never lose. You
Yep,
get, yeah. It's been a while since we have done a stream like this. For
yeah.
all kinds of reasons, but we are here today. We couldn't stay away from you much longer than these people. So here we are again. Just welcoming everybody who is coming in. Just make yourself comfortable. We're about 15 minutes away from the start of the England versus Netherlands game, which I definitely wanna watch. I guess we'll be looking at it. I'm not promising a watch along yet, but we'll be analyzing it. Um,
Yeah.
Come in, like up the stream, people. Like up the stream. Give us a comment, give us a call if you can. You can actually call in. You don't know that already. Let me just get the numbers going. We have so many things to discuss. So many things have been happening, right? A
Yes,
good thing
sir.
to make a football. I don't know.
Boy,
Football people.
Jamaica, Jamaica, Jamaica did it again.
I don't, I don't know now. I'll go on to Jamaica football. I don't know. I don't know if is there a is
Oh,
there a
we
football
can't stay
organized?
out of the news, brother.
None at all. There is never a
Can't
dull
stay out of
moment.
the news.
No,
Mm-mm.
no. So
Never a dull moment, I tell you, boy.
uh,
But but we must apologize, Duke. We must apologize to the people
yeah,
because we have not been on Barnes TV for a couple of weeks now. You know what
yeah,
I
man.
mean?
Well,
People. So we just want to apologize to the people and because it wasn't anything that we would have seen. It's unforeseen. You know what I mean?
unfortunately,
And yeah, we still have a little turmoil, a little thing go on right now, and we still not overcome it yet.
yeah,
But we couldn't keep with what we saw today. Breaking news. We could not stay away.
yeah. And hey, I don't want the people to misunderstand. Hey, me and Dale never have no turmoil, just in case somebody want mix up
Yeah,
the
yeah,
two.
yeah. No, no, not like that. Not like that. Not
Me
like that. Not like that.
and
You
Dale are
know?
free in the background.
Yeah,
Kind of all it's TV, you understand? So I don't like that.
yeah. Not
So
like, not like that. Not like that. Not like that. But we had some little personal things we're dealing with. Yeah.
yeah,
So
man, we have to start.
you know, yeah, we have to sort it out. We're not 100% out of the woods with what we are dealing with and thing.
Right.
But you know what I mean? And people might have said, then the two of them go through the same thing at the same time. No, but Barlett's TV, there's no Duke without Dale, and there's no Dale without Duke. So
You understand?
yeah,
So yeah,
so
yeah.
definitely. But we'll be back. We'll be back 100% soon, guys. You know what I mean? But right now, as we said, we couldn't stay away from this one. We couldn't stay away from this
Yeah.
one.
Yeah. So many things
Definitely
going
not.
on, and as things improve, we improve as well. You understand?
Yes.
So I see you,
Yes.
I
Yes.
see you,
Yes.
I see you on the job. I'm also on the job, but I work
Yeah.
from home.
Yeah.
So
You know it,
yeah.
go.
hmm
Boy,
So before we even talk,
I see you put up a next shirt. That shirt Duke look like the original 1998 shirt.
this yes, yes, sir. This is the 1998 jersey that I have. I also
Boy,
have
boy,
the 2023.
I
I
don't
don't
know
have
where
the
you,
I
I
don't.
don't know where you went and scout that.
Yeah, man. Yeah, we can't get them
But
still, man. So,
you're a man with
like,
connection, so and I never put it
yeah,
too far from you.
yeah. What the things, man? What the things? People don't see the half hour go on. You just see a little snippet of ball go on, on
Yeah,
behind
yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
And
yeah,
behind the scenes, hey, I went somewhere today, right? I went somewhere today and I saw a fruit that I have never seen before.
yeah.
I am a lover of fruit. Um,
Is a fruit?
I know.
Is that what you call a fruitarian?
Well, yeah, I wouldn't say I'm a fruitarian, but I like.
Careful,
Yeah,
careful, little man.
yeah, man.
Fire for that.
Yeah,
No fruitarian around here.
but I said I had to show. Let me just look at this deal. Do you know what this is?
It almost what? It I'm a lychee.
So it's a type of lychee. I mean, I know lychee, but I've never seen lychee like this before. They call it the
Mm,
emperor's lychee. Let me tell you
the
something.
emperor's lychee.
Yeah, it's massive. They're big, they're like probably one and a half or twice the size of a regular lychee right now.
Mm.
They are the most delicious fruit I have probably ever had, apart from mango. So this is like my second or first favorite fruit now. It's definitely up there. It is so
So let me
delicious.
ask you, dude. Let me ask you, dude.
Yeah.
You know me as a man. I'm not only into the fruit, but I always want to know about the tree.
Yes, indeed.
Is something that is that something that can grow in tropical weather?
I get the feeling that lychee. I've tried to grow lychee, at my
Hmm.
house in Jamaica, and I don't. It doesn't do so well in a dry, humid, well, dry and hot climate. I think it prefers like
Oh,
a cool
okay,
environment. I can
okay.
give it a
So
try. I can try and see what can happen. No, but the fruit is amazing, definitely
well,
amazing. So I
you
found
say
out
it's an
that.
emperor's lychee.
Yeah, man, it's not a regular. I don't know, common man lychee. So the emperor's lychee.
This is not.
Yeah,
This is not a duke. This is not even for the duke.
that is not for the emperor. Yes, well,
The
in that this duke.
emperor.
This, yeah, man, this is for so yeah.
I,
So
I'll
how
have to try. I'll have to try and hunt down that tree because me like the exotic tree them.
I have a feeling that you will be getting some lychee today, man. You're gonna get some. Don't worry yourself. You
All
know,
right, boss. All
you're
right.
going you're going to get don't worry yourself. So
Yeah.
I mean, let's talk about the matter, immediately at hand before even the match starts. By the way, if you're coming in, people
Mm.
like up the stream, share the link. I probably should share the link. I didn't share it before, so let me probably just share it. If some people want to know what's going on. Ballets TV. Just give me a second. Let me just share this link while people are
But dude,
in the chat.
before we even jump into the big matter, there are some little small matters or some little small things we would love to look on. Like Have you seen? Have you been watching the test match?
Um, I haven't watched it, but I was following the scores, and it don't look good.
No, no. West Indies
Don't look good.
them
I
not
can
come
probably
out.
go to it now to see.
No, it end for the day. End for the day, and
Yeah,
West
man.
Indies all out,
Let me look.
all out at
Let me
all out 121.
121. Let me just run through it right. I'm just bringing it up,
Mm.
bringing it up. Um, yeah, man. Let me just see what they're going. Yeah, so West Indies.
A
All the
dismal,
time,
dismal, dismal performance, boy.
people been convinced if we start follow West Indies again. Me start this heartache. I can't believe it. Man. See, yeah, man, when the World Cup was about to start, yeah, I talked to one of my brethren, man, and the man say, "Yo, West Indies are going good, man. Them turn the corner, and I started to follow them, and them win couple games well, Them beat up. I remember them
Yeah,
beating up Australia, Africa, in Jamaica just
South
before the World
Africa.
Cup. And I said, "Well, yeah,
Yeah,
man, they beat them
South
up, man."
Africa. Mm-hmm. Yeah, man.
And now them
Yeah.
come mess up.
So yeah, I was very optimistic with that turning of the corner,
I tell you,
but this no
it's
look
a
good,
corner.
brother.
No,
This no look.
no, no.
Me no know what kind of corner West Indies are turning, brother. A
Let me
corners.
see what going here. So
Our journey
it's
of
a
holy
circle. Them,
corners.
them,
There is a circle.
them caught in us. Yeah, man. So this is saying no. This is like, let me see. Okay, so this is day one. Listen to me.
Mm.
Day
Day
one.
one.
One of a
We're
test.
all out in the day one, brother.
121. We
All
have
out.
Greg Bratwick. I think the debutant, I think is Mikhail Lewis, 27.
Mm-hmm.
Top
The
score.
highest. Top
Kurt
score.
McKenzie, 1. Athenaeus, 23. Hodge. Is Hodge a debutant? I'm not sure. 24. Then we have the persons who should be cementing the innings. Jason Holder, Ducks. Joshua De Silva, Ducks. Alzari Joseph, 17. Moti, 15. Then we have Shamar Joseph coming, with another duck. And Jaden Seals, and score 2 runs. All in all, a dismal display. Very dismal display.
Boy,
And
I think Duke, I don't know. I think West Indies must leave the longer part of the game and stick to ODIs and 2020, brother. The format the format
uh,
that they are not doing well, them brother, them dismal in the test format, brother.
a
Me
Drew
not
King,
like it,
brother.
man. Me not like it.
Yeah, let me just
Me
make
not
sure I
like
go
it
to
at
the
all, man.
match. Yeah, I've queued the match, cause me for pre-war go on in the meantime.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, so my view, and we really have to have a show, and this it look like, still have to talk about West Indies, so what. I think this is I am positing this. West Indies are performing very poorly in test matches because they're trying to play a game that they're not used to. What I mean by that, they're trying
Yeah.
to take singles. West Indies is
Mm-hmm.
not known for rotating strike and taking singles. They are a
Yeah.
boundary hitting team by and large. And
Yeah.
I think honestly, if West Indies settle down and say, "Hey, we're going to swing with bat," they'll probably make more than 121. Yeah, man. We'll
Yeah,
probably
that's
make
true.
200 or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
It bet it to me, it's better you just swing your bat now and make a 200 and try defend it than trying to block and take singles and be bowled out for 121. That don't make no sense.
Yeah.
So I think there is some kind of an identity crisis going on with West Indies right now. They have to find a way to to get back to their original selves. You know.
Yeah.
Yes, BAM Sports. By the way, BAM Sports, big up yourself. BAM Sports is actually Jason Mighton. Brian
Yeah.
Mighton. What Mighton? Brian.
Big
Yeah,
up,
man.
big up, big up, big up, big up, Brian.
Sports team. He says here they must leave all cricket because all retired set record. That's true. I mean, oh god, 274 today. Okay. So there is a league going on. I was watching it the other day. There is a Legends League right now going on,
Yeah, I
for
know.
cricketers. And
Yeah.
even they make with Australia make 274 today against them. So ridiculous.
Oh boy. So,
Ridiculous.
so yes, you're saying that we're failing all format of the game.
The pass and even the pass. We feel the pass, we feel it's like we don't know. We don't know. It not look good. It not
Well,
look good.
so you did think. Well, you remember when we remember just before the ICC World Cup, we spoke on the program. I did say India was a team that I thought would have won, and that
Yeah.
West Indies was my dark horse. Um, at one point, I almost changed my word. I was going to say, boy, West Indies look like they can win.
Mm-hmm.
But it seems like, the inconsistency bug just bite with.
Mm-hmm.
You
Mm-hmm.
know what I mean? And we just fall off. I don't know. I don't know. We are very inconsistent.
We're
Very,
good, man.
very inconsistent. We're just not good.
We're not good, man. This test match is looking like a 3-day test match. Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
England closed the day on 189 for three.
Mm-hmm. That's it.
And I imagine that they're going to probably by tea tomorrow. They might just put we in.
Mhm. Okay. Let's just listen to this comment. Duke, the best batsman in the West Indies retired is Dwayne Smith. Hmm. Take what you will from that statement. Dwayne Smith,
Dwayne Smith?
the best. If
What?
Dwayne, yeah, man, he's saying that the standard of cricket is so
Mm.
poor that Dwayne Smith retired like the best batsman.
Oh, okay, we get the answer now. We get the answer. You're afraid of it?
Yeah, it's serious, man.
You're
Yeah,
afraid of it a while ago.
it's not
Yeah,
looking good.
but that's true. That's true.
Yeah,
That's true. The standards are so low.
yeah.
That's a serious thing, brother.
Well, yeah. Quickly before the kickoff, I'm just watching it. I think my feed might be a slightly delayed, but right now I having England and Netherlands on the field. England taking
Hmm.
the off. Them kneeling down and praying to whatever God them pray to. Ready to start. You have a prediction for this game,
I was
by the
just
way?
going to ask you this. I was just going to ask you the same thing.
All right. Let me go. Let me go then. Let me go. I think England, even though they have sputtered and kind of, you know, stumbled them way to this end of the competition, I think they're due a good game. So I'm gonna say it's gonna be 2-1. Yeah.
In favor of
2-1.
England?
Yeah. 2-1 to England. Bam
Well,
sports.
for me, when a team is struggling with teams that are lower quality than themselves, I'm coming up against a team that so far has been having a good tournament. I believe that it's a telltale sign that at some point, because as you said, they're sputtering along, at some point in time, the spark plug will not strike. At some time, the arm waiting will burn out,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't see this England team um going to going to the finals. You know what I mean?
Oh,
It would be trust me, it would be an embarrassment when you look at how Spain is playing.
uh-huh.
When you look at how Spain is playing, the free flow attacking football that Spain is playing, Boy, I don't think England can match them, and I don't think they'll be able to beat the Dutch today.
Mm-hmm.
No, I think the Dutch team has been having a good tournament so far, and
True.
not scoring a whole heap of goal. But when you look at their play and getting the results, they're
Mm-hmm.
much better. And I think you say football is not one of those sports that is as cruel as some game where you just turn up and do a perform and go through and end up a final and anything. No, not football. You can do that over a period of time, but
Yeah.
at some point, it catch up on you. You understand me?
Okay,
So
gotcha.
so I yeah, so I don't see England going further than here. I don't see them going further than here at all.
So, so some.
The most outstanding player in England right now is Drew Bellingham.
So you think? Are you think? Are
Yes,
you saying they're overrated?
England. Yes, most
Okay.
definitely, most definitely. Not just the team is overrated, and a lot of people might flack me for this, but I even think that the English league is overrated. I think the English league is overrated. When you look at take for instance, you look at Spain, you look at Germany, you look at Belgium, you look at
Okay.
the Eredivisie. Um, when you look at these
Yeah.
countries and when you look at the league, take for instance in
Okay.
Spain. In Spain, you have more Spaniards playing in the clubs than you have outside players. When you look at the English football, you have more Europeans
Mm-hmm.
and South Americans playing in the top teams.
Sorry. Mm-hmm.
And they are the ones who are selling the football in England. Right now, the only thing I see England is winning right now is winning viewership.
Okay.
But in terms of quality, brother, but I think I honestly don't think that England is the best
League right now.
the English league is the best. I don't, and I've
Mm.
always thought that for quite some time. You know what I mean? What they have done now is that they have been spending a lot of money, and what you find now is that you have a lot of players, but you still have a lot of the best players who don't want to play in England
Okay.
because them not in the whole heap of the bag of running up and down and them thing that they prefer to play flair football and all of that. So you find say you know, but because of where the eyes are now, money are spent on EPL. It is everywhere. Everybody has seen it. You know, a couple of years ago it was the Spanish league. Before that it was Syria A. You know what I mean? And I've been watching all of these leagues and see. And to be honest with you, I'm not so impressed with England. But yes, of a fact, it is the most popular thing on TV right now as it pertains to club football.
Okay. All right.
But it shows you even in a them national team. All up on the national team. National team look like a joke team, brother.
Okay. Well, me disagree still. I think England has the best league right now. Um, I think so.
Yeah,
But we can't debate that right now. There, that's for another time. As
yeah.
the match 5 minutes right now, and England with possession, moving the ball around in the Netherlands half. Looking quite comfortable score at nil all. But let me take a comment here. So big up yourself, Dre. Anyway, the sports, the great Dre in Palm Beach, Florida. Out of Palm Beach, you know that.
Yeah. Give me a
Beautiful.
second. Give me a second. Eddie.
Yeah, man.
Go ahead.
Well,
I'm listening.
yeah, man. I was wondering how his approach was so lethargic and lackadaisical in the last 5 matches. Man, I checked out from March. All right. That is going to segue into
Who's that?
exactly what
Who check out? Who?
this is talking about Coach Hallgrimsson.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I too.
Oh, that's a beautiful strike from Netherlands. Number 7 in the back of the net. That was about from 20, call it almost 30 yards out. Beat Pickford. Had
Is that a
absolutely chance. That's
is
a
that a
goal.
is that a goal already?
That's a brilliant strike. The best strike I've seen in the competition so far. I
So
want to see the
it's 1-0 to Netherlands.
Oh, it's a yes.
Hmm.
It was nothing short of amazing. It was a powerful strike.
How many minutes have we gone in the match already?
Almost bursting it. Hold on, let me as we see the replay right here. I wish I could have could show it. I think it's about it's the top of the 18. Yeah, it's not 30 yards out.
Mm,
It's about 19, 20 yards out.
yeah. How much minutes so far gone in the match?
That is about I'm gonna say 7, 8 minutes in the
Okay.
match.
Yeah.
It was a very that was a savable shot if you ask me. It was not that far away from Pickford, but he failed. I don't know how you hold out your hand and miss the ball. I don't understand that. But that's 1-0 to the Netherlands. So England have it all to do now. As they are in the Netherlands half again. Jude Bellingham bobbing and weaving, trying to set himself free as he passes it back. And they're trying to this is passing it to Trippier to Bellingham. They're moving the ball around, trying to make inroads, but nothing is. Oh, that was a mistake from the Netherlands as Bellingham does a wonderful.
Is it going to?
All right, so that's a
Are you getting
foul
enough?
on
Getting there?
Bellingham.
Slow. It's going fast.
That's a foul on Bellingham as he juggles the ball with his head and a foul. All right,
Yeah.
yeah, man. So it's 9. It was about 8 minutes in the first half that strike. So we'll see how England will fight back from this one. But they have an uphill task because clearly
Well, as
Netherlands
me
are
say,
playing football.
yeah, man. Then I've remember, I know listen where I listen TV now. Watch where I watch TV. So we see all
Yes.
them a play. We see. Me not see England. England just don't look convincing. Them don't look good. Don't look good, brother. Them don't look good at all. You know what I mean? They've been getting the results. But somehow I think probably Hurricane is having a very torrid tournament.
Yeah.
Him no look good. Hurricane no look good. You know what I mean? No look good at all. And it's the complement of players that are put together. You know what I mean? Um, when you look at the last tournament that they went to
Right.
the finals, when you look at how Hurricane and Raheem Sterling linked up,
Mm-hmm.
it was two different players complementing each other. One would have with blind pace, and the
Mm-hmm.
other with accuracy. You understand what I say? And
Yes, indeed.
they complemented each other so well in the tournament. Even
Mm-hmm.
in the World Cup. Even in the World Cup we saw it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Even in the World Cup. So you know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know.
All right.
I,
We're kind of all over the place because we're watching the match where we're talking about Jamaican football, eh?
yeah, we just leave from the cricket and
Yeah.
thing. But more and touch on to the hook before we get into the whole thing, the get into the army, the Grimmer thing.
Mhm.
Have you been watching athletics?
I've been following it up. Yeah.
Yeah.
What you
So
saying?
so you see the new sensation, Kishane Thompson.
Yes. What is
What you think?
what?
What you think about him?
I mean, you mean the guy that don't know how to stop because he's so fast?
Yes.
I don't know what to say yet. Um, the proof of the pudding will be in the eating. When the time is right, we will see. I mean, I was listening to a discussion talking about him, and they were like, there is no way he is peaking now, so there must be some more up his sleeve for the Olympics. So I'm eagerly awaiting. You know,
He ran recently in a meet. I don't remember if it's Brussels or I don't remember, but he ran in a meet recently
shot by coach,
um
carried away, and it goes for a
with
throw. That's a
some
good
with
shot by
some
Keane.
with some big guns, and trust me, the young man looked fabulous.
Mm, that's good.
Yeah, man. The man met the man them the well experienced runners look like normal people, brother.
Hmm.
Yeah, I tell you, me like what I'm seeing so far. A lot of people probably were saying that, the men's side in athletics, is either it done or so. But here comes this young man, you know what I mean? And so now I think we can say we have a good relay team
Yeah.
with Blake, Akeem Blake, um, we have Kishane and and what's his name again? The other the other speedster.
Oh, that's a brilliant. Oh, that's an
So
appeal for a penalty. Hold on.
penalty for who?
For England, it's an appeal for a penalty. Let me watch the replay of this one. So Saka is trying to get clear for a shot. Harry Kane takes a wicked shot. That's a brilliant attempt, to be honest. Um, but I think it's more of him kicking the player than the player kicking him. So I don't think he's gonna get anything for that one. But I think Harry
Mm.
Kane needs a little bit more business now. This is like the second shot for goal, and it's looking good. If they keep it up, they should score. I have confidence that England will score. But he looks injured though. Like
Duke, we said we spoke about this about Jamaica, and I keep saying to you that if you have forwards and they're not kicking to the goal, or them plan for score.
it don't work. It don't work like that, eh?
You
Don't
have to
work
kick
like.
for score.
So England are finally taking shots. Finally taking shots. I think Harry Kane might have injured himself a little bit though. So let's see. All right. I think we. So let's talk a little bit about what we started this stream to talk about predominantly. Okay, hold on. I have to stop because there is a VAR review for a potential penalty. All right, let that go on. So we're talking about Coach Hallgrimsson. And just going back to the comment that Dre made, I was wondering how his approach was so lethargic and lackadaisical in the last 5 matches. Man, I checked out from March.
Mm.
What are your views on
Um.
Coach
Yeah.
Hall?
I.
Wow, they might get a penalty.
There's the might get a penalty.
The referee is looking at the monitor. Anytime them send them over there. Yep,
Mm.
penalty. Yep, that's a penalty.
Is it
Yeah,
a penalty?
yeah, yeah. The referee called penalty.
No, but is it a penalty? That may I ask you.
So I wish
Can
you
you
could
ask the
see.
game?
So my view is that it was not a
Mm.
penalty. What happened is that Hurricane was taking a shot in the box, and the
Mm-hmm.
Netherlands defender Dumfries, he was kind of reaching for the ball as well, but he was showing his studs. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
So it was kind of him, kind of almost tamping at the ball, not trying to, you know. stamping at the ball pretty much with the studs. And while Kane was taking
Yeah.
a shot, the feet collided and he didn't touch the ball. So yeah,
Oh,
I'm not.
his feet cut. So he didn't touch the ball at all.
No, he didn't get the ball. He got Kane's foot.
Yeah,
But
man, that
Kane.
penalty that man.
So yeah, but I guess so. But I could see where some people don't call that a penalty, honestly. Because the majority of the force was really coming from Kane's shot. He was just had his foot up in the air a little way, you know?
Oh. So
Mm.
who kicked the penalty?
Harry Kane. Harry Kane with a
Okay.
very, very worried look on his face. All right. You know, his
You
usual
can't
stand,
kick with this, huh?
usual stands, very still. He runs up and he places it neatly in the left hand corner. It's a well taken penalty, and Harry Kane has leveled the score line between Netherlands and England. That's a very good penalty.
Mm-hmm.
Very good penalty. So the score is now 1-1, and the game is on. The game is on. And like I said, Harry Kane looks up for it today. He looks up for it.
Yeah, look good. Okay.
I think his brother is in the stands. They're showing him, cheering him on. Brother looks almost identical to him. That's a didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he have
man.
on the
So back to the point. Hmm.
yeah man. So Hallgrimsson,
Yeah.
what are your views? You think he well? What is the legacy of Hallgrimsson? He came here about what 2 years. Um, I think he won 11 matches, lost 10, and drew about 5 or 6. I think that's something like that is his record. What do you think of his legacy? Think of his legacy. Was he a bad signing by the JFF? Did we get any benefit? Did he check out? As Trey anyway said.
Um.
Let me give my view then.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Go ahead.
I think Hallgrimsson's teams were always lackluster from he started to the last match. The last match pretty much epitomizes his tenure. No real attacking threat. It was all about getting behind the ball, be solid in defense, and attacking was like almost like a by the way type of thing. Like if we're lucky, we score, but we will be defending. That is how I think he set up his teams, and that was his general approach. He was not pushing players to go forward and attack, attack, attack. It was more like calm down, defend, defend. And I don't think that meshed well with Jamaican players. You know, I was having a little conversation yesterday on I Am Sure Sports, talking to Mr. Speed, and we are talking about like the, the, the philosophy, the football philosophy of Jamaica is pretty much set up on defending. You understand? It's almost what I would call it. You defend and you hope and pray for a goal. And I think Hallgrimsson did nothing to change that. And I think if we want to be at the top of at least CONCACAF or right up there, we have to develop some attacking about us. We can't defend our way to the top. I don't believe that. I don't believe that at all. So that's
Hmm.
my take on Hallgrimsson's type of football. I wasn't a big fan of it. Go ahead.
Yeah. Well, for me, I think that certainly Jamaica's strongest point or strongest attribute is defending. That was something that I saw from 1998. Before 1998, on the journey towards 98, our strongest attribute was defending. Hence the reason why we boasted that we could defend the office against anybody.
Mm-hmm.
Because that was how we played. From
Right.
and we would say the most accomplished coach that we've ever had is René Simoes. And
Yeah.
that is how he structured his team. They led from defense.
I agree.
Over the years, we have not changed that.
Ah.
We have not changed that none at all. You understand me? And I think it would be unfair for us to say, boy, Grimmy did. He came and probably diluted whatever it is we had. Because really and truly, we haven't looked different. We look the same way, the same shape and everything. You understand me? Um,
Complete.
at some point, sometime when we have certain players playing, you see a glimpse of something that we could become.
Mm-hmm.
Something that we could become. You know what I mean? But with the whole heap of cuss and the whole heap of this and the whole heap of that, you know, that is just a futuristic view. It's not being given the chance to come to fruition. Um, for me, I think that the coach certainly came to Jamaica, and when he and he and I personally believe that when he came and what he saw
Mm-hmm.
was not what he expected.
Ah.
One, I thought that, and he verbalized some of these things. When
He
he
did.
came, the structure of the administration was lacking. You know what I mean? And
Mm-hmm.
the lacking of the administration also showed on the infrastructure. Also, the
Yeah.
infrastructure was lacking.
Mm-hmm.
You understand me? And hence the infrastructure was lacking. You know, players getting quality players to darn the black, green, and gold became was difficult. It's difficult. It is difficult.
Yes.
You understand what I say? It is difficult. So we have not made many strides over the year, and hence therefore, whenever we get different coaches, we are actually giving them baskets with all to carry water. That's what we're doing, and expecting miracles.
I
That is
tell
what
you.
I see. That is what I see. Just take for instance, our approach, the fans approach,
Yeah.
the administration approach, um, to the qualifiers, the two qualifiers, and the Copa. This great expectation. I wonder to myself if these people are crazy or what.
Even if they follow football.
You cannot plant peas and expect to get corn. Or you can't just rake up a land and expect it to go just produce beautiful fruits.
Mm-hmm.
You have to
Mm-hmm.
plant something.
Yeah. I agree. I
You
agree
have
100% with that.
you have to plant something. And we over the years we have not invested in the program. But we get a coach and we expect so the coach, cause him carry a country, go a World Cup. You understand me? We expect that him a go come here so now and him a go do the same thing. You understand me? The coach that we had before him that took, I think, Nigeria to the World Cup, or South Africa to the World Cup. I don't remember,
Mm-hmm.
what is his name again?
Winfred.
Don't remember.
Chief.
Winfred Schaefer. You understand me? We
Yeah.
expected that he was going to come here and carry Jamaica to the World Cup also. And I'm sure that if when you go and look at the infrastructure that is put in place to accomplish the task, it is different from what we have here. We
Yeah.
expect to achieve glory from nothing. And back to Grimmer, I think Grimmer came and and what he saw, he did not expect. You understand me? The challenges of getting players to come and play for the national team was an issue. You hear some things coming out that, even when he wanted to go and look at players, You know what I mean? He was restricted. You understand me?
Well,
Because them as a boy, him have to, him have to, the JFF have to sanction this and sanction that. You know, say JFF, them don't want to spend no money on them thing there. So you
true.
know, you have to give the coach a certain amount of latitude. You understand me?
Yeah.
Since as you're asking for miracles without putting in the right things, give him the latitude to go and get him miracle dust
Yeah.
to create the miracles.
Well,
You can't restrict him. Expect
I,
miracles, but you never did put nothing in place for the miracle, brother.
yeah, but I would want to hear more about that because my understanding about it is that he well in the policy is not saying that you can't go, but you need to um tell the association. Wow, as England had a ball cleared off the line a while ago. I mean, Netherlands cleared one off the line. They stopped it literally on the line. Um, but he was like telling them after that he went,
Mm.
and then they should pay, and they were not. They were, that I could see how that would irk anybody because the JF have to account for this money. So I think all they were asking is that Gremo notify them,
Mm.
you know. So I don't know. I don't know.
So and one other thing also is that I found it quite suspicious. Him just leaving. And then on the back of it now we see, because when you listen to his interview, his exit interview, he clearly made it sound as if he really wanted to spend time with family and this and that and really. But here we see that it was more than that. It was much
Long
more
time.
than that.
Yeah, man.
You understand me? Some people might consider it to be a betrayal.
Well,
But what would you consider it to be? Or you look on it?
it's clear. It's clearly he found a better job, quote unquote, better job. A more prestigious job, a job that probably
Hmm.
has a country that has more resources, better fields, because that
Better
was
players.
what he was saying. I don't know what the better players yet, but better infrastructure for sure. So
Hmm.
he 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 left. He found a way to come
Yeah.
out of the country. So yeah, a bit disingenuous, I think, a little bit. Yes. Um, good riddance. To be honest, good riddance. Didn't like his type of football, anyways. Nice man, but didn't like his football,
Hmm.
and I don't think it was
You
working
know,
out.
one other thing I think also with Grimmer is that when you look at where Grimmer, because one other thing you have to look onto, is that you have to look at how a coach is going to be able to cope with a certain culture. Can
Hmm.
he adapt? What am I talking about? When you look at where Grimmer is coming from, Iceland Grimmer come from, the brother.
Very different. Different.
Iceland is recognized. Iceland is recognized on the peace index at the top as it pertains to
Okay.
countries. Iceland is
Hmm.
the most peaceful country in the world.
Hmm.
No crime. I mean, Iceland, brother.
Right. Right.
Iceland is so peaceful that it is mundane. It is
Hmm.
it is monotonous.
Yeah, the
It,
most
it, it
active
is so
country.
Yeah. Iceland is so peaceful that the Icelanders have a very high weight name there of people who are suicidal.
Yeah. As we see,
Too
just as
peaceful.
yeah, we see a wonderful shot from Phil
Them not,
Foden
them not have nothing to do.
the post
Yeah.
31 minutes into the game. Yeah, man.
They
I think England is in the
they have
ascendancy. They're looking more up for it today.
yeah.
Yeah.
I so when you look at that and when you look at Grimo coming into the Jamaican culture, oftentimes I've seen where Grimo's um Grimo trying to relate to persons locally, and you can see that he's very standoff. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
because of how forceful we are, you know what I mean. Sometimes I get the idea that him even a thought because probably him afraid. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I don't know. I think probably Grimmer was a little bit too soft. You know what I mean? And
Hmm.
all of that. A little bit too soft.
Yeah.
So
Maybe.
you know, even that could wait in there. But
Yeah.
yeah, so but certainly, I believe that he came here and he made a difference. If it is not on the field, it would have been administrative. You know what I
Well,
mean?
I think
And he has alluded to that, and I've heard Simon alluded to that, and other people alluding to it. You know what I mean? That structurally, you know, within the hierarchy and everything and all of them things there, you know. And I would imagine that it would happen because this is a professional person. This is a
mhm.
person who has a practice in dentistry
Yeah.
and all of them things. So he knows how to operate, you know what I mean, in a professional sphere
True.
and all of them things there. So he would have brought some of that to the waiting. And as he said, whatever is leaving, he's leaving the federation a better place than when he came. So whoever take over the next job, they will be able to hit the ground running in terms of knowing who the players are that they have at their disposal and and whatever. So certainly it's not all in all
Yeah.
bad.
Hope so.
We get a third place. We are now seen as a country who can compete in CONCACAF for medals.
Yeah. That is true.
That that is
I
a
think
plus up.
that is going to be the high. That is the highlight of his tenure here. You know, that third place.
Mhm.
You
And
know,
qualifying for the
beating.
tournaments that we're
Yeah.
qualified for. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And it's
I
almost
I
it happened under his watch, but it's almost it happened like in spite of him because if you recall, you know, even Grimo will tell you that in the when they went back in the in at the halftime break, that it was Shamar, Bowser, that was the one that took charge pretty much and was like, we have to do this. And Damian Lowe was saying, put me X, Y, put me in the CDM position and stuff like that. So it really wasn't that because of the coaching from from Grimo. He was more of a spectator in the second half of that match. And he will tell you that.
you mean the Canada match?
The Canada match in Canada.
Yeah, but when I think to Duke is that one of the thing about coaching is not always imposing your ideas, because you're not the one on the pitch. So
I know.
sometimes as a coach, you listen to your senior players. You understand me? Because you're coaching at the highest level. You're at a level now where players don't need to be coached. All
Hmm.
players do is get tactics and character. This is the level where you have less coaching.
Mm.
What you have at this level is managing. In Jamaica, we say coach. If you notice, in all of the other world,
Hmm. Hmm.
most of the men who sit on the sideline, they are the managers,
True.
and they manage the team. You understand me? We have passed the stage of coaching. Well, a professional people who have rights, sir. And so therefore I would not see that as something that to look down on the position
No,
or whatever took place in
it's not
Canada.
going on.
If Grimmer was able to allow his players to verbalize and to help to make tactical changes and to come out with a result like that, that is only a feather in his cap.
That's kudos to him, you know. It happened under his watch.
Yes, man. Oh
So
yes,
I'm
man.
not
A big thing
him,
that.
but it's not, and it is not his tactics. So we have to put that in it as well. You know,
Mm.
yeah. We kind of promised that we're
But
gonna do like an hour still, so we're like 5 minutes away from the hour mark. To be
yeah,
honest.
yeah. Yeah. So, but yeah, I think that, but Duke also, I must mention this because me and you, we were talking about this also. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? I'm gonna have to say this. I have to say it because I remember listening to a lot of people making a big deal out of this Copa and having this great expectation of Copa. And to be honest with you, if you had asked me what was my expectation of the Copa, and probably I did say that I
Yeah,
thought that the
we
Copa
had an entire
was
show on this. We spoke about it,
yeah
man.
was a good thing for us to keep us sharp, to keep us to keep us playing
Yeah,
because we had other tournaments coming up. I did not expect us to go to second round. I did not expect any. I didn't expect any miracles, to be honest with
yeah.
you. Especially after I watched those two qualifiers.
Mm-hmm. I
You
agree.
understand me? But what I think I can say is that Jamaica needs better players. I'm not care what nobody wants to say. Them have a saying, you know, them. So when people show you who they are, you know, you must believe it. You know,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
you must believe it. You understand me?
And these
We
players are just
need better players. You know what I mean? And all of a sudden, now questions are being asked left, right, and center all over the internet. Are the Jamaican players better? Are they this? Are they that? You understand me? I remember, and I don't really a certain baller saying that
mm-hmm.
we need better players, and everybody nearly cut him short feet. And now we are the same persons now who are saying now we need better ballers, we need better players.
Yeah. Well, I'm
You
prepared.
understand me?
I get the point that we need better ballers, and to the extent of which ballers are out there that we need to get who are better. Remains to be seen. I mean Mason Greenwood probably, maybe Reese Nelson, but it's not a lot of. I don't think we have a whole lot of better ballers. Cause the ballers I think we have are pretty decent. I think that coaching, man, and that was like evidenced even in the Canada match, can make a big difference. The way our same ballers can play differently.
Hmm.
Yeah. So I'm really eager
You know,
to see which coach
um,
come in and what the
y-
strategy will be.
before we go Duke, what is your highlight so far in the Copa?
Ooh, my highlight. Let
Yeah.
me think. Let me
What are the
think.
positives? The positives that you've seen for the region, for Jamaica. What are the positives?
Okay, well, definitely the crowd support. It's pretty large. Um, it's rivaling the stadiums in Europe for crowd support,
Yeah.
which is good. Um, I was making the point the other day that I prefer watching Copa to Euros because there is something a little bit more raw, a lot more diversity when you watch Copa.
Hmm.
Every team kind of have its own little characteristic. It's almost like in Europe now, every team is like the same team. just different players, but
yeah.
they play the same way, so it becomes kind of monotonous. But Copa
And that is
still,
what, and that is why I'm telling you that Spain is going to win Euro, because Spain looks different.
yeah. So, but that's the
Mhm.
highlight of Copa for me. Um, Standout performance. I can't think of a standout performance. I like how Canada, to me, did us proud. And as a CONCACAF team, they were not a walkover by any stretch. Up to last night, if Canada was in the game, they had their
All the
chance.
way,
They had their chance.
all the way.
They had their chances for sure. So
Even in
again,
the last 10 minutes,
mm-hmm,
a point blank save. Not a point blank save. Argentina goalkeeper
hmm,
Lataros, he was going one way. Had to use him foot
yeah, man,
to save that goal.
yeah,
Which would have bring some respectability on the score.
yeah,
Because I definitely think Canada deserve even a goal out of the game. But my highlight view
mm,
is the same. I share the same view as you. Canada for me was the standout.
yeah, man,
I really Canada really showed that CONCACAF is here not just to compete, but
right.
a force to be reckoned with.
Oh yeah,
Um, I am not of the view that Jamaica is better than Canada. I've never been of that view. Um, I think what I think is that Jamaica needs to raise their standard and to take a page from Canada. When you look at how Canada playing against Argentina, knocking the ball, playing the ball, playing triangles, and all of
right.
them things that you're like, what?
So my view is that we were playing the way we were playing because we were set up to play that way and we were instructed to play that way, and which I think was a mistake, and we need to get out of it. Too much. We were too conservative. Jamaica is not. We are almost like the West Indies in a test match trying to rotate the strike. That is not our game. Better if we say
But
run after the man try a thing. But I feel better.
is it that it's not Jamaica's game, or is it that the fans do not appreciate what Jamaica plays? Because what is Jamaica game? As I said before, from '98 or before '98, the only Jamaican team, the only way I see Jamaica plays defensively. Jamaica lead from defense. I've not. All right. So Jamaica went to the '98 World Cup. The last four games that Jamaica played, we won those games one love.
Yeah, man, I get that. I get that.
One love. We defend, and the teams them. Trust me,
I
trust
get
me, brother.
that deal. But guess what? I am saying this is what I am actually saying. Yes,
Yeah.
we kind of defended at the office, and we went to the World Cup. But should that be the blueprint of how we should structure our football, to just be defending only, and just with long ball business?
Certainly not. Certainly not.
And that is what I'm saying, because Jamaicans are known for their speed.
Hmm.
We're not utilizing it. If we're playing ultra defensive, we're only running back to defend tackles, to defend the ball going back the back of our net. What about going forward with speed?
So going forward with speed in a deal. All right. Let me from a football standpoint, from a technical standpoint.
Mm-hmm.
One of the things what you don't teach footballers is one of the things you have to teach footballers is the basic thing. You have to be able to control your ball. Meaning, and I don't mean control like somebody pass it to you. I mean you must be able to possess the ball, keep the ball in your possession.
Mm-hmm. And
Once you can do that adequately, then now you add the speed to it.
mm-hmm.
But if you have players who cannot possess the ball, keep the ball, dribble the ball, without over dribbling it a mile and losing the ball, then the speed makes no sense.
You see, but I don't even think. I think the only dribbler we were having on the in Jamaica team was Leon Bailey. He, for example, I think he got the license to dribble, so he was dribbling. He was losing the ball. I don't see anybody else dribbling. Everybody else, maybe the instruction is to the hey, if you're in the defense, try to find somebody up front. They definitely didn't have any plan for the midfield. The player, the coach didn't really pick people who were notable midfielders, anyways. So I don't know if it's a players to the midfield. I don't know.
But based on the persons who we saw, you understand me, the Casey Palmer and these players, based on my understanding, Casey Palmer plays like in his club. He's a number 10, isn't he? He's a number 10. So he plays right behind the strikers in his club.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because he scores goal and all of them things there. That's not what he was doing in Jamaica. In the last game, we saw where the coach told them to push forward and he went higher. And we saw now a glimpse
Look a little better.
of what he could do. Him take a shot to the. You understand what I say? So I guess he said, yeah. So he was playing out of position.
There you go. And
He was playing out of position.
told to play a certain way. Don't pass a certain line.
Right?
You know.
Well, me don't know if a coach can tell a player not to pass a certain line. Them things they're not playing a football. You understand me? Them things they're not playing a football.
I don't know what would
But
explain him playing that way in the last game, but all the previous games he didn't play that way. What changed?
yeah, in the last game we saw them pushing up. And I thought that maybe it was because we had nothing to lose.
Yeah, exactly. We're chasing the
You know what I
game
mean?
now.
We
So
had nothing to lose and things. Yeah, we had nothing to lose. So you know what I mean? But certainly um it's going to take a lot of work. But to be honest with you, if you ask me, do I think we're going to make it to the World Cup? Yes. I think we're going to make it to the World Cup given the competition that we have. We should be able easily
okay.
make it to the World Cup.
Yeah.
You understand me? There are how much spots? 6 or 8 spots? 6 spots. Six
Spots.
spots going directly to the World Cup. We
Yeah,
have
man.
Canada, Mexico, and USA making it. Even for 6th position, brother.
Out of contention already. So it should be easy.
You understand me? Panama, I see Panama,
Yeah.
Costa Rica, and Jamaica making up
I
making up
agree.
the 6.
Anything else would be a massive failure.
Hmm?
Anything short of the World Cup is a massive failure, given how easy
Yeah,
it is now.
yeah, yeah. You know, I'm happy that we were able to take part in the Copa and to see we had players who would have never remember tell you something. And those in Jamaica who young and just a watch football and don't really know nothing at all, really,
Yeah.
and have them great expectation what them have. I wonder if the people them understand that the Copa Ball, the South American League,
Hmm.
is is as equal to the European League. I wonder if we understand that 3 of the world champions play in South America
Yeah, man.
and 4 plays in Europe,
Hmm.
and the ones in South America have multiple titles.
Hmm. Yeah.
I wonder if we understand that. So when we sit down and talk about like Argentina can't beat we and but this can't beat we. Sometimes I have to sit down and I have to say to myself, some boy, them people look like them deluded or something, you know what I mean? Because if Jamaica did not drop some leather, then me that say, you know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
But we have never even scored a goal up until Mikel Anthony scored. We've never even scored a goal. The 3 times that we've played in Copa, I've watched all of them. I've watched all of them, and to be honest with you, if we never did lose so heavily to um to, to New Zealand and
New
to
Zealand,
New
is it?
Zealand, Venezuela,
Okay.
Venezuela. This would have been our best showing in Copa.
Yeah.
What's there? This would have been our best showing in Copa.
The fact that we scored a goal,
Yeah, we still have to say our best. Our best showing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Our best showing.
Mhm.
So there's a lot for us to take from this. You know what I mean? Playing against players like these. I remember one time the Brazilian league used to show in Jamaica.
Mhm.
And I wanted the roughest league me ever see. The Brazilian league. One of the roughest league me ever see, brother. You understand me? When you see the Brazilian national team player, is nothing in comparison to the domestic league is.
Yeah. Much more aggressive.
Nothing. Jesus.
Mhm.
I remember when I used to watch the Argentinian league. It is the same thing like the Brazilian league, brother. Same thing. You know what I mean? The Eredivisie. It's funny. All of these. When they used to be showed in Jamaica.
Mhm.
All of them. I remember when La Liga was the top thing showing in Jamaica. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I remember. Yeah. So but we have a far way to go. But I think we can take heart. You know what I mean? We showed up in this tournament. We certainly we could have given more, but we gave what we had.
Mhm.
We gave what we had. Respect it. Not telling a lie, respect it. Easy to go out there and run against these players in such a physical tournament because this is the most physical tournament you'll see on the FIFA calendar. Euro is not as physical as Copa. Copa
Not
is
at all.
physical. Yeah, man. And you understand me? Look at even the Ecuador Argentina game. I love the way that game was officiated. The referee let them play. The referee
You
said, "Two want to play. The
the
two want
Euro.
to play against the one all the while.
Mhm.
Wanna play, man. Wanna play." You understand me? The referee allowed the game to roll. You know what I mean? I like how that game was played. I thought that Ecuador should have won that game. You know what I mean? Ecuador was the better team on the day. Not by result. Argentina edged them out, on penalty. But if I was supposed to say who I thought was a better team on the day, I would have said Ecuador.
Mm.
You know, everybody know that I'm an Argentinian fan, but I'm a football fan first.
Yeah.
I'm a football fan first, and think. But yeah, man.
Yeah.
So we have some tournaments coming up, but I guess that's for our next show. I think we're
Mm.
going over the overdue or the match ago.
Yeah. It's halftime, so Netherlands won, England won.
Mhm.
So all to play for in the second half. It's about
Yeah.
5 minutes more before the second half begins, or 3 minutes.
Where is it? 2-1, 2-1 to England.
That's what I say. That's what I say.
Well, them have to come good. Them have to come good to beat the Netherlands team. And right now, as you said, them have play good.
They're playing. Yeah, man. This is the best I've seen them in the competition so far.
Mm. And it's not a situation where England can rise to the occasion, but we don't know what happened. Them just don't look good the whole tournament.
Mm.
They
Or could
should
it
be able to rise to the occasion.
maybe it was a high expectation? We just see them on TV and believe that they are so far above. But even in the Copa, we see smaller teams or so-called smaller teams holding off the bigger teams and they're winning by like a goal, a hard goal.
Barely win. Boy, football don't sleep on nobody yard again, my brother.
No, 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 no. You have to play for it.
No, it not sleep on nobody yard again, brother.
Listen,
What you think about this Brazilian team?
this Brazilian team was weak, man. Watered down, watered down.
Mm,
Not much about them.
yeah, I
Yeah,
remember we
it's
did
a
something,
European.
mm, we
Yeah,
did something looking at the Brazilian team, and them not doing so well and all of that, and you know really hear nobody too tough a talk about it because of Brazil. You know what I mean?
yeah.
But I saw the qualifiers. I saw when Uruguay beat them, and I was like,
Mm-hmm.
this not look good. This not look good at all. Brazil not look good.
Mm-mm.
Even though Uruguay also beat Argentina.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? But at least that was a better game. But I, I hope I hope them can pick it up.
yeah.
I hope them can pick it
I
up.
hope so too. All right. I guess we can call it here. So thanks
Hmm.
again for staying with us on another episode of Ball It's TV. People, we talked a little bit about West Indies, a little bit about Euro, a lot about Coach Hallgrimsson and his tenure in Jamaica, and now his apparent move to the greener pastures, quote unquote, Ireland. We wish him all the best. To be honest, we don't have any hard feelings. I think it was a good change. I think if we were going to make a change, we're right at the halfway mark, so it's the perfect time. So let's see what we can learn from the mistakes that we made, and let's see how we can grow and move forward from here. You know,
Yeah.
we also talked about England and their exploits and how football no sleep on nobody yard anymore.
Definitely not.
Yeah. So yeah, once again, thank you for tuning
Uh,
in. Just like, share, and subscribe. Yes, Dale, go ahead.
yeah, man. And the people them, what the people them think about what go out West Indies? You think West Indies should just leave the Test cricket alone and just play ODIs and 2020?
Yeah, let us know in the
What
comments. We
the
will check
people
the
them think
comments
about
after. Just let us know what you think about West Indies' performance. Should they just come out of this testing for a while? Let us know.
that? Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
so we will talk again, people. Until then, big up on yourself. And this has been Baldheads TV. We're over
Oh.
and we're out.